mulligan. Better. Let's go to town. I wish these were bigger, but so we've got a fetal AI here. We've got unorthodox predictions, 2 of them, neural katana, and a server diagnostics. So let's get going. Let's install this here, and we can install this here. Make a server here and install that in front of HQ. And we've got 3 agendas in hand, so that's kind of scary. And then we can get a credit here, and then in the turn. So we got 4 agendas in hand. That's not ideal. Oops. Forgot to switch back to this. So yeah, so we took a mulligan. We've got 4 credits in hand. Or 4 agendas in hand. We've got a server diagnostics and a server here. We've got a neural katana in front of our HQ. I'm just waiting on him. Do some stuff. Cool. Easy mark for him. He's playing as Gabriel Santiago. He's got a Katie Jones as well. Using Katie Jones. 4th click draw card. Sounds good. Alright, so we've got a hedge fund here. Alright, we're going to res this next turn. Let's draw a card. Oh man, this is rough for us. Let's hedge fund here, and then let's install this fetal AI right here, and then pass the turn. The end of his turn, next turn, we're gonna res this diagnostic. Make ourselves some money. I probably should have resed it last turn. I just was really hoping to draw some ice. I like server diagnostics, especially after you just like ice up a little bit, because you often end up sending turns back and forth while you build up your stuff. So he's got an R&D interface, so we probably need to ice up R&D like ASAP. He's in. He got a snare. Yeah, we're gonna activate the hell out of that snare. Nice. Nice. So he's down to 1 card at the moment. That's nice. Okay, so at the end of his turn, let's res this. And then start our turn. Yeah. Yeah, let's get this installed. We've got enough credits for it. Let's do that right here. Got enough credits to activate, so let's draw a card. Precog. Would we like to precog? We probably should. And we can look at the top 5 cards of R&D. And we have no agendas coming, so we're not super worried at the moment. Probably want to leave Shock on top. He's accessing 2 cards from R&D every time, so if we leave Shock on top, and I suppose let's leave Shock on top. We'll leave Adonis 2 down, and we'll leave Sundew. Actually, you know what? Let's leave Sundew 3 down, and then Adonis after that, and then Akitaro after that. We've got enough to res this katana. Okay, cool. We are in good shape, and our turn is over, sir. So, Spike, have you ever played this game before, Netrunner? It's a freaking great game. It's really fun. The flavor's really cool. He's just drawn a bunch of cards, which makes sense because he got snared last turn. Explosive 6, hello, hi, how are you? I didn't see that you were there. How are you? Who are you? I'd love to know more about you as a person. So let's start our turn here. We know that we've got a Shock. We've got another Sundew coming next turn. Why don't we use a few credits? We want to have at least 4 left here. So let's get a credit and 1 more, and then advance this, and then we're done. If he gets into our hand, we're not going to be happy. We're not going to be happy at all, because he's definitely going to get something. But one of them's a fetal AI, one of them's a shock. I'll be really bummed if we lose the Nisei. I put the fetal down in the first place because I was worried about... okay, so he's drawn a card, 2 credits. And he Katie Jones for 3. Okay. We will begin our turn. We're going to pull a Tsurugi. Why don't we stick that in front of R&D? I think we've gotten our value out of the server diagnostics. I think we got 2 or 3 turns out of it. And then we can put a Nisei here and advance that one once also, and then end the turn. He's going to have to run on either or. I'd obviously rather he pick up the fetal AI than the Nisei, because the Nisei is really good and cheaper and is worth the same amount of points. So next turn, assuming we don't have to... Okay, so he's going to inside job into what? HQ? He uses first click to draw a card. He's down to 0 credits. Is he gonna initiate the run? He's probably gonna want to go into R&D. No? Oh, he didn't mean to? Whoop. What's he doing? There you go. Okay, so he's gonna start a run on HQ bypassing, so he's gonna access. He's gonna get one of these things. If it's a fetal AI or a shock, I'm not gonna be super bummed. So he's gonna get 2 credits off of that, and he got the unorthodox predictions. Okay. It's our turn. I'm going to take a quick second here really quick to make this happen, because this was like a thing that I was really stoked about doing. I made all these icons so that you could see what identity I was running. So I'm also going to add a hang tight man, add text, and this is, which one is this? Replicating perfection. Replicating perfection. And we're gonna make this Futura. Replicating perfection. And the color's gonna be white. Yep. Put this down here. Sweet. All right. All right, so beginning of his turn, yeah, or our turn, nothing. Okay. And we got our other Sundew, right? We're gonna get another 2 credits out of Sundew next time, but I think we just want to advance 2, 3, and score this. And now we've got an end the run, should we need it, and our turn is over. Next turn, we've got enough to res either, or just the Neural Katana. We're not super bummed if he gets an R&D, because we know that's there aren't any agendas in there. Also, the Meteor Police, hi and hello to you. How are you? Alright, he's all finished, and we are going to draw a card here. And it's an Adonis, and we're going to, yeah, and the last thing in there is Akitaro. So if the next one's something else, that'll be a bummer. I think we can go ahead and do this. We can put this here. And then we can get a click, or get a credit. And then advance this once more. And then we can end our turn. We've got a Shock and a Fetal AI in our hand, and a Sundew and an Unorthodox Predictions. What I'd like to do next turn is... Adonis gets us what, 4? No, 3. So I'd like to res Adonis at the end of his turn. He is activating Proco 3 times. He's got plenty of cards in hand, 7 cards in hand. I think that snare really hurt him early in the game. And he's only got 3 credits, so he's not making any runs at the moment. We did give him that 1 free run on R&D. Alright, so he's got a special order. Got a Garrote. And he trashed a Data Sucker and a Hostage. Interesting. Alright, so at the end of his turn, let's res this Adonis. And then we'll start our turn. I think I just want to score this, and we can use Nisei to end the run. Right? Sounds good, right? Well, maybe not, actually. You know, we can afford to have that stolen, and we're not really super bummed at the moment about anything else. So why don't we draw a card, actually? Oh, there's another snare. Alright, let's put this here. An Akitaro, so that we can res this for a little bit less than we might have otherwise. And then... We're getting a click every time his turn, or 2 credits every time his turn starts anyway. What do we want to do here? We've got 1 credit, 1 click left. I think we need a little bit of money. Our hand is actually in pretty good shape, where we've got a 3 versus 2 situation in our hand right now. The other thing we could do is... Yeah, let's do this. Let's install this here. And this way we'll get 4 credits as soon as he initiates a run next turn. And that'll put us to 5. So we're going to spend 2 to res it. Looks like he's digging. So he's got a Garrote in his hand now. I think that what does that thing break? Sentries? And we've got a Sentry and a Sentry. So he's going to be getting into stuff if he can afford it. But Garrote is very expensive, and that's kind of my issue with it. That's not going to help you, buddy. That is not going to help you. And he's got the same old thing. Okay. You want an inside job? Is that what you're doing? Oh, no, that was his last click. Okay. So at the end of his turn, we're going to... Oh, shit. We forgot to res the Sundew, actually. Oh, we haven't been using the Sundew's ability. That's not automatic. Whoops. Alright, well, I've been forgetting to use the Sundew ability, which is annoying, but, remember how many. I'm just telling him I've been forgetting to use it. I forgot it wasn't automatic, so just asked him if I could use it one more time. Much appreciate. Much appreciate. I'm new. Okay, so I've been forgetting to use that, so we actually do have a lot more money than we realized that we did, so we're going to start our turn here. We've got Adonis, we've got another Tsurugi. If he wants to keep spending money to get in, that's fine by me. I think at this point, we can go ahead and install Unorthodox Predictions. And As soon as he installs Garrett, make everything not a sentry. We can so reduce it on ice of the chosen subtype cannot be broken. Yeah, so we can just choose sentry, and we can advance this once. Oops. 2, and then end the turn. Oops. My buddy Darth Caboose, who I was playing with yesterday, would be so proud that I'm doing better with this deck now, because I put more ice in it. Alright, so there's his Garrett. And he's got... how many credits? 10 credits now. Oh, he popped Katie. He wants to get into our hand. I'm not going to be really bummed about that, honestly. I'm actually just going to let that through. Do we want to force him to spend the money? That's the question. It's going to be 1, and then 1, 2, 3. Yeah. For us, it's going to be 4, and we've got 4, and we're getting 3 next turn. Oh, and Sundew, actually. So, yeah, let's do this. Let's force him to spend the money. He's going to do it. And I keep forgetting to res the other fucking Sundew. So it should be... wait. Yeah, so he's got 1, 2. Yep, okay. See what he gets. If it's not the fetal AI, I'll be happy. So he gets 2 credits for Santiago. We used the Sundew this time, but we forgot to... alright, so there's the shock. We're going to go ahead and do it. Alright, so he discarded Lawyer Up, which is nice for us. Hi everybody who's watching. Thanks for watching. Much appreciated. If you haven't said hello in the chat, please say hello in the chat. I kind of like to know who's watching and who's hanging out. I think that's fun to do. Okay, so let's start our turn. We don't have any end of turn effects, do we? No, we do not. So let's start our turn. And we've got a Brain Trust. Yeah, you bet. Let's do this. Install this here, like so. And then we can go ahead and install or advance this little number. Score it. Yes. And we're gonna select sentries cannot be doobly-dooed. And then we are going to, we've got 1 click left. Why don't we advance this fetal AI once more? And then next turn, we're going to maybe try and score. It depends on what he's going to run on. We need to remember to res. It's the beginning of his turn, so we're going to res Sundew. So that we're going to get 4. Anorix! Hi, hello, thank you for watching. It's really cool that you're watching. I realize that there are a lot of people on Twitch and you could be doing literally anything else with your time. So I appreciate that you're spending it watching me do stuff on the computer. So thank you for watching. Alright, so he's gone to sleep for the day. He didn't want to give us 4 free, actually, so we get to use this. We're gonna start our turn. 2 snares in hand and a fetal AI. I'm feeling like fine. We've got all the money in the world. We popped our Adonis. We've got this to make this cheaper. He couldn't make a run last turn because of the unorthodox predictions. Fine by me. So we've got 2 to go on this, 1 to go on this. Let's advance this. 2. Come on, you can do it. There we go. 2. And... nope, you can do it. Come on. Nope. There we go. And then we are done. Dunzo. That's awesome, dude. We should play at some point, but not watching each other's streams, because that'd be weird. But yeah, the delay is really fucking brutal. I don't know why they started doing this like a month or two ago. They started doing the whole 30 to 40 second delay. It's pretty annoying. We're gonna get 2 credits, and we are going to yeah, sure, he's gonna get into HQ, and he's not gonna like it. He's not gonna like it. I find it's best to just be yourself and be fun and entertaining. Get a camera, get a nice mic, you know. We could have been spending credits this whole time to do some pretty brutal stuff to him. Wait, he ran successfully. Oh, it was an account siphon. Ooh, that's rough. That's rough. I mean, now he's got a bunch of money. We didn't have to lose that much to it, so that's good. We gained 2 for the 2 Sundews, so he really only got 1 out of us. We're gonna res this, and then we're gonna res this for. And we're gonna get 2 back. Resed it for a little bit less. So we've got a Tsurugi here that he's got to deal with. So that's gonna cost him like 5 credits that he's got He's got that many credits. He's trying to decide whether or not he wants to do it, I think. Alright, so he broke the subroutine. Wait, does it not have 3 subroutines? Not have 4 subs? So 3 more. 5 total. It's 5 total, I think, to get in. He's got a. Oh no, he's got 2. So no, sorry. 4 total. 4 total. So he's got to pay. He's paid 1 already. So you paid. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, he's in. I didn't realize he just he changed his credit count instead of going down. He just changed it to the number it was supposed to be. Yep, we're gonna do it. Another shock. He discarded his inside job. He still can same old thing it. He's losing a tag. That's his 3rd click. Oh, and we get to Sundew, don't we? Or did we already? Oh no, we did that for his we did that already. So let's Is this game 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Yeah. And then we can. Oh, what? Sorry. Forgot to start my turn. And we're gonna do advance, advance, and score that. Whew. All right, not bad. We won a game, guys. I'm gonna friend you. You were cool as fuck. mikerebby. You wanna switch? Asking him if he wants to switch. Up to you. Okay, I'll switch. We'll switch. When people are really nice to each other, you always end up doing that. I'm gonna switch to this really quick. You guys can still hear me, but I'm switching this so I know we're at a cut for a separate Netrunner video. I'm going to play this Reina Denial deck I have, which is awful. It's like really bad, but I want to play it. It's fun to play.